Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. It troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the Tree of Life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
Apparently they do.
It seems they do concern you.
Okay, so this will be explained later what these guys are and what they represent and where we are now. So I'm not going to spoil that for you. I'll just let the story tell you later on when we get to those parts. Suffice to say, it will all make sense. Oh, he did. Any more?
You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forged Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work.
Who are you?
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds. But that was long ago, and now they but hardly know the touch of stone.
For those of you that don't know, the Charred Council are like who are in charge of heaven and hell and the apocalypse and everything else. They are who have imprisoned war for what they think, you know, they think he caused the apocalypse. So they're the guys who are in charge. He's bosses, basically.
Are you not curious as to why I seek the tree?
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me.
I must restore humanity, to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
Okay. And we leveled up, which is what I was waiting for. Okay, so very quickly, this is what you get when you level up. You can pick a skill. You have a necromancer tree, and you have a kind of melee-based tree. The necromancer lets you summon like crows to do damage and heal you, and ghouls to do similar things and that kind of stuff. And this one is like more physical attacks, like you can harvest, for example. You can spin around as like your Reaper form, which is what you saw me beat the first boss as, and do damage in like a circular motion. You've got like teleport slash, which you sort of teleport forward and stab into the enemy. You can use these further skills to buff teleport slash and harvest and what have you. So yeah, for now we're just going to pick teleport slash. There we go. Okie dokie.
Hope is not dead.
Ironic since I'm called Death.
More, horseman. Speak with Alia.
No, shut up. Okay, yeah, so, welcome back. This is obviously episode 2. I'm not going to be doing a full-blown intro every single episode because I'm probably going to be recording more than one episode in one go because they're sort of 20-something minutes long. Who really plays a game for 20 minutes? Not that many people. But yeah, you don't need me to every episode go, hey, welcome back, blah, 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 blah. It's just kind of pointless, and you don't need it, I don't need it. So yeah, hope that doesn't bother anyone, but I can't imagine why it would. So the episodes are going to be more of a smooth transition, and I think that flows better for gameplay and commentary perspective instead of breaking it up every single time. That's just my opinion. Like I say, hopefully nobody has a problem with that, but you know, if you really hate it like that and you'd rather see me do the intro every episode, like you really desperately want that, let me know in the comments how you feel. But like I said, I'd be surprised if there's anyone who feels that way. So this is our first kind of town area called Tristone. I guess it's more of a city. But anyway, yeah, so this game has cities and towns and stuff, and NPCs and vendors, and this one's kind of like a hub. I mean, this is like the main area, and you can go to different dungeons and stuff off of here. I like it. So yeah, I am playing on the PC with an Xbox controller. I mean, when games like this come out on PC, you always hear people complaining about how hard it is to play with a keyboard. And I played the first game with an Xbox controller, so yeah. Haven't even tried this one with a keyboard and mouse, but from what I hear, the controls are pretty janky, so. Hello.
The Reaper.
The
It's
Reaper.
about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
Okay, so just a bit of backstory here. This race is called the Makers. They're kind of very large, generally Scottish sounding, and they're a very old, ancient race of obviously kind of like smiths and forgers, which is why they're called the Makers. And this is their world, and it's been taken over by corruption. And what he meant by killing those it's claimed is corruption spreads and overtakes things, and it can overtake people and what have you. So that's what he's talking about. I've always wanted to fight a Maker.
I can end your troubles, Maker.
Well, you're welcome to try. This blade is more ancient than you, Ryder. And taller to boot.
I will break it, and you, down to size.
So this is kind of like a friendly fight you can have with this guy.
Surprised you've gotten
As you can
this
see, he can frickin' like one-shot us.
far. No horseman is a match for me.
It's probably possible to beat him. You gotta remember as well, I'm playing on Apocalyptic, this isn't even normal mode. It's probably possible to beat him at this level, but it would take so long because he takes basically no damage. So when we level up a little bit more, we're gonna come back and kick his ass. Or his ass. And then we should get a reward for that. I think I know what that is, but I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm going to explore the rest of the town here and then head on outside to do the first quest. I'll be doing the side quests as I go along. I don't want to do all of them. You have gifts. Ah yes, this is like the pre-order bonus stuff. It's like really powerful armor and weapons. I'm not going to use it. It kind of breaks the game. We'll pick it up just because. What the hell is that? There we go, yeah. I'll show you it. So this is like a legendary weapon. They're unique and they have like a description with some background on it and everything. Just like this one and the Maker's stuff as well. If you want to read that, feel free to pause the video. Holy crap. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to show you it quickly, but, I mean, we can't even wield it until level 5, but, I mean, my current surf's like 23 to 27 damage, that's 49 to 55. At level 5, that is really OP. And so are these weapons, I mean, look at that. They're like double as good as what I have. So yeah, not going to be wearing that stuff. I mean, I might equip it later in the game. Let's equip that. I don't know why I don't have that on. I might equip it later in the game when the regular gear is about the same stats, just to see what it's like. Let's equip this hammer for now, just because. I like the way this hammer looks. Looks really cool. Look at that. Ooh, big hammer. So yeah, that's the pre-order DLC stuff. Well, it's not really DLC, but you know what I mean. It's pre-order bonus. Here we have another maker.
The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
No.
This is a Maker's Forge.
Wahahaha.
The Maker's Forge is lost to us, silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets.
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
Okay, so what she's saying is, if we help her run the forge by completing the 2 respective dungeons, one for lava, one for water, they'll mix together, they can use their forge, make us a key so that we can unlock a guardian, which will help us destroy the path to the tree so we can get to the Tree of Life, which is our ultimate goal, at least at the moment. So there you go, that's an explanation on that. What about your store?
I have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, Horsemen? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
Okay, so we can't use her store yet until we've restored the forge.
Man of no words, your brother.
But hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, he works while you talk.
Ooh.
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There you will find the cauldron.
Okay, so that's our first quest. We have to get to the cauldron to restore the fire to the forge. This guy doesn't say a damn thing. Well, he just goes, that's a paddling. Talking to me, you better believe that's a paddling. Look at this shit. This place looks fucking awesome. Okay, have we got anything else to do in town? I'm not so sure we do. I think we're done here for now. No we're not. So one more maker up here we can talk to. And then we have to get on with the quests before we can do anything else here. Yo.
We've been awaiting your arrival, Horseman.
She's hot.
Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, Old One, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort, death. We are without hope.
So we
what
can buy some stuff from her.
Is new again.
She just has talismans, and we have basically no money, so this is not an option. We could buy potions as well, which might be a good idea. Let's sell some of our spare stuff.
My thanks.
I'm going to keep these because I don't want to get rid of any unique stuff. If it's in yellow, it's like a legendary unique gear. We have 5 potions. We could buy wrath potions, but they're not that important for now, so we'll just leave that. Let's talk to her again.
Something troubles you.
I think when things come up in blue, it's like a side quest. Or to do with the main quest. It's quest related, basically. Let's talk about corruption.
Tell me, Shaman, what is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate given life, and that hate does not come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
Really? What are you doing?
You despair, old one, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it.
She has humongous tits. That was my first thought when I saw her. What about the tree?
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you.
Tell me what you see.
The path of a brother troubles you. It is your past, but also your future. Stone, wood, iron, these are the gifts of the makers. Horsemen, do you ever doubt your future?
Not really.
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for Death himself.
How is that your concern,
I
Shaman?
am death,
Only
bitch.
that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone.
I'm Rick James,
It
bitch.
is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
And she gives us the Pauldron of the Horsemen. There you go. Let's equip that now. That is not DLC related. I'm not even sure we can. Can we? Nope. Need to be level 5 as well. So you compare that to that. Look how high the stats are on the DLC stuff. Pre-order stuff, whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean. So when we get to level 5, we're going to equip the Pauldron of the Horsemen. Like I said, I'm not going to use any of the pre-order bonuses because they just break the early game, make it way too easy and make a character way too overpowered. Even on Apocalyptic, it's pretty stupid. So what she said there was if we collect the ingredients by killing the respective enemies, she'll make us a good talisman. And she wants us to speak to a guy called Khan who will know where we can get these things.
The fire is more valuable than I, Horseman.
I'm not disputing
You should make haste to the temple.
Okay.
Fire alone won't save your realm. You speak of the Forge.
Aye. Without the fire and the tears of the mountain, without the forge itself, we have no means to clear the forest and reach the Tree of Life.
What then?
Our power is over creation, yours over death and despair. You are Nephilim, Lord of Destruction. Perhaps in that there is hope.
Later in the game they'll explain more what Nephilim are, but basically all you need to know is that the 4 horsemen are Nephilim and death is the most ancient of them all. Of the 4 anyway. When was the forge built?
How old is the Forge?
It is as ancient as the realm itself, and perhaps even older. It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built, that in its depths we shaped entire worlds.
There you go. These guys built everything.
Horsemen, you'll find not that way, but trouble.
Do
Aye.
what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the Cauldron.
Well, if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Well, apparently the other 3 horsemen are. Yeah, we can buy moves from this dude. We can get this one for free as well.
That one's my favourite.
I bet. And we can't afford any of these yet. But we will be back. I'll be back, god damn it. Okay. And he's going to open this for us so we can continue. Take your damn time. Stop coughing. Yo.
Farewell.
Shut up. We can fight him again. Tell me about the Cauldron's secrets.
Have you wisdom to share, or was it long since knocked loose in battle?
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've plenty left. Enough to stay clear of the cauldron. The ancients filled it with right nasty traps. But one so clever as yourself will surely elude them.
I sense sarcasm. What the hell? How am I down here? Okay. I sense you're being sarcastic, but little do you know that I will elude them. Probably, if I can remember. I'm sure there's going to be puzzles and stuff that I'll forget, because there were so freaking many, but for the most part, it should be fairly... Can we get up there yet? I think we can. Okay, these things... Where the hell is it? These are boatman coins. We can trade these to a merchant named Volgrim, who anyone who's played the first game will know that name. And basically we can buy stuff. I don't really know how else to say it. We can buy like boxes that contain random loot, like you can buy possessed weapons, which are like some of the best stuff in the game, and that type of thing. Again, you'll see more of that as we continue. There's no point me dwelling on it. But that's just a quick explanation of what those things are for. They don't respawn or anything, and they're in specific places. They're collectibles, basically. Don't think I've missed anything, but I'm going to quickly check down here. I'm sorry for doubling back, but I feel like there may have been something under here. And I got the boatman coin. Okay, no, there wasn't. Well, that was a damn waste of time. Ah, so yes, this path is just a way out of the water. Interesting. I could have sworn there was a chest around here. That's why I'm taking so long, but apparently there wasn't. Oh well, I guess I'm wrong. Not the first time, and it won't be the last. Sorry if I'm flipping a lot. I just seem to travel faster when I do that. Because this guy runs kind of slow. Ooh. So that's what blocks our path to the tree.